Well, good Wednesday, everybody, as we debut our new BTV Weather Center and we bring in the month of May. Before we do that, though, we got to look back at what was a very wet month of April. You know, we had 19 days of measurable precipitation here in Bridgewater, giving us 8.5 inches of total rainfall, and our average high for the month was 59 degrees. Now, as we fast forward into the month of May, we get to look forward to those average highs moving up. They'll be in the low 70s by the time we get towards the end of the month, and sunsets will be after 8 o'clock, so definitely something to look forward to. Right now outside, temperatures right where they should be, 57 degrees under those cloudy skies that we've gotten used to around here. But the big difference today, temperatures have shifted now towards the southwest, so that's a slightly warmer condition. So it feels a little bit warmer out there today than it has the last few days, but we're pretty uniform, generally 50s. We do have a 61 in Norwood under those cloudy skies, so you know, we're about right where we've been. Slightly warmer today, and we may get slightly warmer by the weekend. We'll work on that, but nowhere near Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 84 right now. It's also 84 down in Lexington, where we have a big horse race coming up at the end of the week, and we'll talk about the weather for that later on this week. That warmer air is going to be held tight, though, because we have that blocking high still over the northeast, and it's really got its grip on our weather here. So we're going to have a front right in between that'll be stalled just to the south of New England over the next few days. Not a whole lot of activity this afternoon. This was definitely a busier front yesterday with all that severe weather. Today we do have some storms moving through the south, but they are less numerous. You do see that we did have some decent rains moving through the Great Lakes earlier today, but those are more going to our north. Eventually they'll go around this ridge and dive back into southern New England later on tonight, so we will have some more rainfall developing. But right now we're pretty much clear here, at least for the next several hours. I do want to point out we still do have a river flood warning for parts of the Connecticut River. They're right now at 8.5 feet, which is about 1.5 feet above flood stage, so something to keep in mind if you're traveling down that neck of the woods. This front is just stalled out here, really not going anywhere over the next couple of days, so what you see is what you get weather-wise. And again, we'll have some of these weak lows marching along that front, so rainfall will be developing and redeveloping and kind of repeating that cycle really over the next at least 3 or 4 days. As far as severe weather, that's still contained primarily down south, parts of Texas, parts of Oklahoma, and Louisiana. But as far as New England is concerned, we won't have to worry about any severe weather. We will have to worry about some redeveloping rainfall. Nothing terribly heavy. We may total maybe 1/2 inch to 1 inch of rain over the next several days. So it comes in little increments. I think tomorrow we're in between systems, so it'll be cloudy, but it'll be mainly on the dry side. Now Friday, rainfall will redevelop on that, what we're calling a dirty high, because we will have high pressure in place, but there's a lot of clouds and a lot of rainfall underneath that, and they'll be locked in for our weather as we get towards the end of the week. So tonight, rain showers redevelop, low about 47, but an 80% chance of precip, so we will have some rainfall out there. Tomorrow, I think the rain is generally early in the day and then redeveloping later towards the evening. In between, we will have plenty of hours of some cloudy and drier weather with a high up near 50 degrees. How about the next 5 days? Well, it definitely looks pretty ominous around here. But again, it's not going to be raining straight through. We'll have bouts of rains in between. We will have some drier weather. There could be a few peaks of sun and the rainfall redevelops. There are signs towards early next week that this pattern may break down a bit. And if that happens, we could have highs jumping into the 60s, maybe even 70s by earlier middle of next week. But plenty of rain showers to go through before then.